Which yeah, apparently in a couple of the hadiths says there's a pen.
They removed it from the
yeah, I've had other Muslims confirm it. Can you tell me about the pen?
So let's understand this. If an instrument like a pen talks, it's a fairy tale.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah. Have you got any proof of the pen that Allah made?
Do you believe in gravity?
Yeah.
What's your proof? Show me.
I'll just ask you a question. Don't change the subject. I'll ask you your proof of the pen.
Listen.
What's your proof of the pen?
The reason why we're asking this question is to demonstrate the inconsistency in your thinking.
Of you? You're thinking, where's the proof of the pen?
Allow me.
It's okay to say in the story he created a pen. What's the proof?
Ask you one thing now. So the things that you don't know, like matter.
Well, we do know about matter. It's been tested. Matter, condensed matter, is what stars are born from.
Excuse me. Where did matter come from? You said you don't know.
We don't. Nobody knows. Yes. Well, I'm not an idiot because nobody knows.
Don't say nobody knows. This is.
Right.
This is.
Do you know where matter come from? Then?
Wait.
Do you know where matter come from?
Wait a point.
Yeah.
When you say nobody knows, that includes me.
Yeah. Right.
How do you now don't know?
Because no one can prove what came before the matter.
Wait.
So you don't know.
Slow down.
You can make a story up. It was Allah.
Do you know the logical fallacy that you've committed here right now?
No, go on.
Can you name it?
You tell me.
Otherwise you'd go on this right.
You tell me.
So you have somehow, you know, extrapolated your ignorance on
my faults. You mean?
Listen.
My faults.
Listen.
Yes.
Allow me to make my point.
Yeah, these are my faults. Don't say my ignorance.
Are you going to allow me my point?
Yeah, go on.
When your brothers just say to stop because it's really waste of time, I will stop.
Yeah, because you're calling me ignorant, so I'll stop you.
Listen.
They're only my faults.
Listen. I am
Let's be politically correct.
Millions and zillions of things. What I was only pointing out is this. You made a statement saying nobody knows. Now, you haven't spoken to everybody to make that.
Nobody's proven it. Scientists have tried to prove it and they can't. People have tried to prove it for thousands of years and they can't. Now you tell me where the proof is.
Can you
tell me where the proof is.
Let me make my point, right?
Yeah, go on.
So when you say nobody knows, perhaps, this is not perhaps, it's certainly you don't know and you are imposing your ignorance on this matter and extrapolating it and imposing on him.
My ignorance about what?
You're not letting me finish.
Matter exists. I'm not being ignorant. You're being ignorant. You're being. Nobody knows the origins.
You don't know.
Do you?
No.
Right. So I'm just being honest. What's your problem?
Yeah, that's two people. You believe it?
Yeah. Right. No, do you know how the matter got there?
Yes,
do you know?
No, I don't know.
Yes, I do.
We have one person and two persons who knows.
So you tell us how it got there.
Right. Thank you, brother. So now, when you made that
and let's hear the proof as well.
Please. When you made a statement, nobody knows.
Yeah, they don't.
You are clearly, demonstratively, that was a false statement.
Okay, well, listen, you
because
prove it then.
Two people said they know when you said nobody knows.
Right, let's see who proves me wrong. Let's see their proof then. Let's see your proof first. Please. Come on, prove me wrong.
You to debate us on your atheist beliefs.
Oh, come on.
You can debate with any one of us.
Yeah, come on, and I'll debate you.
Yeah, atheism?
Yeah. And your belief. Yeah.
No, atheism.
Islam. And Islam.
Atheism.
And Islam.
So do you agree?
And Islam.
Okay, get a moderator.
Right.
And we agree.
Oh, so it's okay to film now?
No, I will debate you on atheism.
Oh, and I will debate you on Islam. On the false prophet Muhammad. Right. Yes, so go on. Start off.
Get a moderator.
You know, he never said you.
Honestly,
he did. He said I can't film, mate.
Then he walked away.
Ask him himself. Did you say I can't film? You don't want me filming?
First,
right.
And then he said carry recording, and he walked off. So he's walking.
And he walks off. Right. And I'm told him I can still.
There's lots of people who don't want to be recorded, mate.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying, but he's doing it for a specific reason because mine's not an Islamic station. You know, it's a nature one.
It's amazing how people. You know what? What's your interest in Islam?
In Islam? Well, it's false religion.
Why is
so I'm here to point out it's false.
Why is it false?
Because there's a lot of fairy stories like flying horses, flying angels. So I think that's false. And a talking pen. And a talking pen at the beginning of the universe. Which apparently in a couple of the hadiths says there's a pen.
They removed it from the.
Yeah, I've had other Muslims confirm it. Can you tell me about the pen?
So let's understand this. If an instrument like a pen talks, it's a fairy tale.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah.
Oh yeah, please record, because he's going to put this up on his channel. Yeah, coming. So if I have an instrument that talks, it's a fairy tale. Is that
A
right?
pen, yeah, a pen. As far as I'm concerned,
if
it's
I
a
have a
myth.
digital pen that talks, I actually have one at home. Is that a fairy tale?
Yeah. Not now, no.
Oh, not
But
now.
at the time, they had no pen that was created before the beginning of the universe.
Let's understand one thing. So before the beginning of the universe, if God creates something, are you saying in the future we're able to create ourselves, but God cannot create something like that before?
No. He had a pen, yes, but not a talking pen.
When you know a pen, the pen, my digital pen today is still a digital pen.
Today, yeah, today, yeah.
Pen. If my pen talks today, it's not a fairy tale.
Not today, no, because we've got a pen that can talk, because it's got computer programming in it.
Right, so God gave us the brains and the intelligence to make talking pen. And yet, according to your logic, God cannot create a pen that talks.
Well, no, we had to work this out for ourselves, how to make a talking pen.
I want to understand your logic.
I understand your logic.
Is this coming from your atheistic logic?
This
where
is, yeah.
God is unable to create a pen that talks.
Yeah, that's right.
Human beings are
That's
able
right.
to create a pen
Yeah.
that talks.
Yeah, that's right.
Then I'm sorry, I cannot continue the discussion any further.
Why
Because
not?
Because
you believe God created a pen before anything else.
No, because I think you're not really using your mind, your senses.
Yeah.
Because human beings can create a pen
I'm not upset.
that talks,
He's upset.
but God is unable to create a pen that
That's
talks.
right, especially God that doesn't exist. Right, is there any proof of this pen? Because we can prove that we've got the pen that we've made talk. Have you got any proof of the pen that Allah made?
Do you believe in gravity?
Yeah.
What's your proof? Show me.
I'll just ask you a question. Don't change the subject.
No, I want to-
ask you your proof of the pen.
Listen.
What's your proof of the pen?
The reason why we're asking this question is to demonstrate the inconsistency in your thinking.
Of you. You're thinking, where's the proof of the pen?
Allow me.
It's okay to say in the story he created a pen. What's the proof?
My friend, allow me. So, when we talk about gravity, do we have any proof as it stands today of something called like gravitons or gravitational particles? Or are we inferring gravity due to the effects that gravity shows on objects, on matter? For example, if something I drop, it falls, you haven't seen gravity. None of you have seen gravity. What you have seen is the pull, the attraction, an effect of gravity. So let me ask you, do you believe in gravity? And if you do, I want to ask you for the evidence of gravity, because obviously you would not believe in anything without any proof, right? So you believe in gravity like most of the atheists would do. What is your evidence for gravity?
Right, now you failed to answer my question, which was, if you believe, no, I've asked you 3 times on the camera, you haven't, you're inconsistent. Now you said that you believe in the pen. Now what's the proof of the pen?
I am just
Before you move on to something else, the gravity, explain about the pen.
Clearly, you're not thinking rationally here.
I am. I'm asking for your.
I'm simply demonstrating to you, which is this. If your objection is, how can you believe in something that you cannot see?
There's no proof of.
That you have no proof of.
That's it.
Right. So in principle, if you believe in something which has no proof, which you cannot see,
but we can feel gravity
then
is
it's a
pulling us
fairy tale.
down.
It's a fairy tale.
We can't see an invisible pen. We can feel gravity. We can experience it. Where's the experience of the pen? Explain.
Listen, things of the unseen you want to see. So you're going to say, oh, show us heaven and hell.
Yeah, show us the invisible man. You can't. Show us the invisible pen. You
so
can't.
You're saying there are things which are in the realms of the unseen, you want to see them. But when we ask you in the realms of the seen world, like gravity, you don't have any evidence, but we
can experience it. What's the experience of the pen?
You experience gravity. I experience the effect of God who has made all of this. So now you agree God exists.
What is your experience?
Look, all of this is an effect that the Creator created it. This is the experience.
What's your experience?
I just told
this
you.
is nature. It doesn't prove Allah.
It's not nature.
You're in nature. Of course you are.
What is nature?
This is nature.
Okay,
things that evolve naturally.
What is nature?
Things that evolve naturally.
Matter. Has matter evolved naturally?
Yes.
Then you have no idea what you're talking about.
What matter? What's matter made of? Come on. Let's see if you know what's matter made of.
You tell me.
I'm asking you the question. Come on. No, I've asked you the question.
Matter's made of stuff. Can you do better than that?
Can you name the stuff it's made of?
I would like you to tell us.
No, I've asked you. I'll put you on the spot. Come on.
Okay, so let's let's say matter is made of some other stuff. So obviously, you know better than I do, right? Can you educate on us what matter is made of?
You know what it's made of.
He just said. I've just told you. Go ahead.
Other stuff, but he hasn't said. He hasn't said what the stuff is.
Yeah.
What's your point?
Quasons, right? It's supposed to be made of. Can you confirm this? Because you already know, didn't you? Quasons, yes.
What is it called?
Quasons, quasons, quarks,
Quarks.
Yeah.
Quarks.
Have you heard of them?
Yes.
Right. So why are you making out you don't know nothing about? Now you tell us the rest of the components then.
When did I say I know nothing of?
Just a minute ago, you haven't elaborated on what you know about.
Have I said anything that is incorrect? Isn't matter made of stuff?
Stuff, yeah. But when I said to you, I know it's made of quasons, you said yes. So confirming that you did know it, but you didn't want to elaborate any further. Now I elaborated a little bit further. I told you one thing that was in it, all right, and you know what's in the rest, but you know what I mean. You can't explain it.
Where did matter come from?
Ignore him, bro.
Sure, brother. Where did matter come from?
Can you explain the pen first?
No, this is
Come on, no, let's get back to the pen.
Listen.
We got to your gravity and matter. Let's finish off your evidence for the pen. Your evidence for the pen.
The reason I'm saying is there are things which are of the unseen.
Yeah, we can't see.
If you ask the evidence for the unseen, I will be unable to provide any evidence because these are the realities of the unseen world. We believe in heaven and hell without seeing them. I don't have to see the heaven and hell to believe in them. I have my other reasons to believe in them. So what I'm asking you, you are an atheist, self-professed. So can you tell us what is the origin of matter according to your belief?
Well, it comes from what's in matter. Now, the origin of matter, nobody knows because it could have always been there.
But you believe in it?
Or it might have just started. Because I can experience matter, yes. I can experience it.
So
yeah, I do know.
No, but you don't know.
No, I do know. Look, matter.
The point is you don't know where it comes from.
No, nobody knows where it comes from.
So how can you claim certainty then?
Well, we know it's there.
But how can you claim that it's definitely there's no
It's there. I'm claiming that we don't know where because the matter. So hold on. Let's get back on this. Let's get back. Hold on. I'm not debating you. I'm not debating you, mate. He doesn't need help.
Claiming certainty when you can't be
Matter.
certain.
Yeah, there's matter. The matter has been tested. Matter has been tested.
It's not irrational.
No, it's not irrational.
I think you're upset.
No, matter has been tested. Matter has been tested. Have you heard of matter?
Who upset you?
No, it doesn't matter, mate. Let's get back to the conversation. Sorry, I'm not upset, mate. He's upset. He's upset because I've got Nature TV and he don't like it.
So let's.
That's the truth, mate. He's already said he don't like it.
Let's talk. Don't put your words in my mouth. I specifically said what I had stated.
Yeah, you did.
So if you can't remember anything, I suggest you have a refreshing memory.
All right, what did you say then?
No, don't ask me what I said. If you can't remember, that's your problem.
Yeah, well, you're explaining, right? Confirm
so
it.
Let me ask you one thing now. So the things that you don't know, like matter.
Well, we do know about matter. It's been tested. Matter, condensed matter, is what stars are born from.
Excuse me. Where did matter come from? You said you don't know.
We don't. Nobody knows. Yes.
Good.
Well, I'm not an idiot because nobody knows.
Don't say nobody knows. This is.
Right.
This is.
Do you know where matter come from then? Do you know where matter come from?
Wait a point.
Yeah.
When you say nobody knows, that includes me.
Yeah, right.
How do you now don't know?
Because no one can prove what came before the matter.
Wait.
So you don't know.
Slow down.
You can make a story up. It was Allah.
Do you know the logical fallacy that you've committed here right now?
No, go on.
Can you name it?
You tell me.
Otherwise, you'd have understood.
Right.
You tell me.
So you have somehow, extrapolated your ignorance on.
My faults, you mean?
Listen.
My faults.
Listen.
Yes.
Allow me to make my point.
Yeah, these are my faults. Don't say my ignorance.
Are you going to allow me my point?
Yeah, go on.
When your brothers just say to stop because it's really waste of time, I will stop.
Yeah, because you're calling me ignorant, so I'll stop you.
Listen.
They're only my faults.
Listen. I am
Let's be politically correct.
Millions and zillions of things. What I was only pointing out is this. You made a statement saying, nobody knows. Now, you haven't spoken to everybody to make that.
Nobody's proven it. Scientists have tried to prove it and they can't. People have tried to prove it for thousands of years and they can't. Now you tell me where the proof is.
Can you
tell me where the proof
let me
is.
make my point, right?
Yeah, go on.
So when you say nobody knows, perhaps, this is not perhaps, it's certainly you don't know and you are imposing your ignorance on this matter and extrapolating it and imposing on him.
My ignorance about what?
You're not letting me finish.
Matter exists. I'm not being ignorant. You're being ignorant. You're being. Nobody knows the origins.
You don't know.
Do you?
No.
Right. So I'm just being honest. What's your problem?
That's two people. You believe it.
Yeah. Right. No, do you know how the matter got there?
Huh?
Do you know?
No, I don't know. But you don't
we have
believe it,
one
you believe
person
in it.
and two persons who knows.
Oh,
so now,
so you tell us how it got there.
Right. Thank you, brother.
This
So
is
now, when you made that
And let's hear the proof as well.
Please, when you made a statement, nobody knows.
Yeah, they don't.
You are clearly, demonstratively, that was a false statement.
Okay, well, listen, you
Because
prove it then.
two people said they know when you said nobody knows.
Right, let's see who proves me wrong. Let's see their proof then. Let's see your proof first.
Please,
Come on, prove me wrong.
Listen, calm down and relax and let me make my point.
Yeah, go on.
So, as you made a false statement... That
So you say, you prove it's false.
Listen.
You have to prove it's false.
Listen, you made a claim.
Yeah, that there's matter and nobody knows how it got there.
Listen.
Yeah, now you're saying I'm making a false claim.
I want you to think before you respond.
Yeah, go on.
You made a statement.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Now clearly this was a false statement. This stemmed from what? It stemmed from your own ignorance. For example, if I made that statement, nobody knows, I am imposing my ignorance on someone else.
You should back your claims
Who might
up.
know? Who might
back your
know?
claims
It's
up.
not backing my claim. It's demonstrating that I am ignorant, but I am imposing my ignorance on someone else. If I said, for example, you know what? Nobody knows who made that camera. It may be that I don't know, but it doesn't mean automatically no one else knows. So when you make statements like this, it's a logical fallacy. You're making a generalization based from your own ignorance.
Not mine. What the world has known. The world has studied matter, and we don't know what come before it. You're the one who's being ignorant here, my friend, trying to make out that I'm ignorant. Right, can you explain how the matter got there then? Or so my statement's false?
What you're now doing is, you're shifting the burden of proof from you to me. I didn't make the claim, you did.
Yeah, I did, that's right. And you're making the claim that it's false. No, you're making...
Who makes the claim?
Yeah, but you're saying it's false, right? So prove it's false.
Because we said we know.
Yeah, right, so how do you know then? So let's hear how you know then, and let's hear your proof.
How we know.
Yeah, how do you know?
Now, okay, let's see how we know.
Yeah.
How do we know gravity exists?
No, we're not talking about gravity, we're talking about matter at the beginning of... You're so afraid, we was talking about the beginning of the universe and matter.
Is gravity part of nature?
We was talking about...
Good.
Explain, you're ignorant now, because you made yourself look a fool. You tried to make me look like a liar, and that I was ignorant, because I said there's matter. I said, you said I was ignorant.
I'm surprised.
Okay, you said I was ignorant.
I'm surprised you're
making yourself look a fool on here. You are making yourself look a fool.
Listen.
You've called me ignorant, now explain why I'm ignorant.
No, I did not call you ignorant.
You called me ignorant.
I demonstrated that you're ignorant.
How am I? And the whole world is ignorant, because they don't know where matter come from. Now explain why you're the expert and you know. Let's hear it. Come on.
Okay.
Come with it.
First of all,
he said he knows, and he said you know, and he knows. Okay.
He didn't claim you were ignorant.
Look, it doesn't matter. Let's hear your proof. Let's hear your proof proving that I'm ignorant.
Right.
Come on,
brother. First.
Come on.
First point is this.
You can't prove that what I'm saying is not true.
I want to talk.
Yeah. You've had to talk a load of rubbish. Yeah, because you haven't proven anything.
Okay, now, are you recording this? I am talking a load of rubbish.
You are.
And yes, he's so interested in recording me.
Prove that I don't know what I'm talking about then. You said you're the one that said you know where matter come from. No, you stay out of it. So explain where it come from. You was the big man saying I know. Listen. So let's hear it. Where does matter come from?
Sure. So now I am just making a side point, right? Which is this. You are so interested in recording me and filming me when I talk a load of rubbish. That is a demonstration of the quality of your channel. Because
no, you're talking rubbish now because you accuse me of ignorance, but you're not explaining.
Listen, can I finish my point?
He's not explaining, mate.
If you cut me off in the middle, that is called rude, isn't it? Thank you. So, you show interest in filming someone.
Yeah, good, decent debates. Yeah, where people are honest.
And you're interrupting me again.
You admitted you were ignorant. Did you not say you
Brother, thank you.
I don't know. It doesn't mean I'm ignorant.
That's the definition of ignorance.
We don't know. Look. I know he's got his coat on. Now, if I said I knew where he bought his jacket from, I don't know. But that doesn't mean I'm ignorant.
No, that does. You're ignorant of that fact.
No, yeah.
It's not
right. So he's saying he knows where it comes from then. Right, hold on. Right. So you said you know where matter comes from. Where does it come from?
God made it.
Right. Can you prove God?
Prove I said it.
Can you prove? Well, people have been searching for God for thousands of years and they can't find him. So where's the proof?
Prove me wrong.
They proved they can't find him.
You can't prove me wrong.
Well, where's the proof of matter? There's no proof of God. There's no proof of God. God
believe in
or flying angels.
You believe in
right.
Mao. Wait,
Where's
do you
your
believe in
proof?
Mao? Do you believe in matter?
Matter. Yeah, because it's been tested. It's been tested.
Have you ever seen an
It's
electron?
been tested.
Have you ever seen an electron?
Yeah.
Has it? When have you seen an electron?
Oh, what, electrons? You can see electrons on YouTube.
No, you can't. Get out of here.
What?
Get out of here.
Lightning is not an electron. Lightning.
A single electron.
Electric is lightning.
Have you ever seen a single
I can see
electron?
thousands of them. Electric
Have you
lightning.
ever seen a single
yeah.
electron?
Yeah.
Where?
In lightning.
So you've
In lightning.
seen a single
Clearly
electron?
demonstrates
You're a liar.
his knowledge of
You're a
the
liar.
What?
natural world.
I'm a liar. What? Lightning hasn't got electrons in it.
Have you ever? This is the one question.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
Question.
You know
Have
what?
you ever
Sorry?
seen a
Let
single
us
electron?
spend another 5
Yes,
minutes.
in electric.
A single electron.
I told you, yes.
You know why he's not giving that?
Right, let's have your proof of the matter. So you said God's your proof. Right, there's no proof of God, so you haven't proved nothing. Right.
Maximum.
Right, he hasn't proved God, so he can't prove nothing.
Let's do a time.
Right, he can't. Right, let's see your proof now.
Even 5 minutes. So remind me when it's over, right?
Yeah, let's see your proof of matter now.
Enough time. So
You know how the matter got there. Let's hear how it got
allow
there.
me to finish my
You
point. that I
finished
was
your
about
point
to
3
make
times.
earlier,
Oh,
and
you still haven't
and you
explained
rudely
why I'm
interrupted.
ignorant and you're not. You're being ignorant because you ain't explaining how you know the matter got there. So let's hear it. Come on.
What's your name? By
All the way through.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter. All the
Doesn't
way
matter.
through. All the
Okay.
way
Doesn't
through.
matter.
All the way through. Yeah. And what is the matter? What is a unit of energy?
Doesn't matter.
It does, because without the watts, which is a unit of energy, watts.
You know what?
Yeah, there's no
So,
nothing.
To continue,
Is there-
if he interrupts, as I am explaining, that
Explain why I'm ignorant.
right? Do you agree?
Yeah, explain how the matter got there then. Yeah, he hasn't explained
We all
nothing.
agree.
He's typical, he's beating about the bush and not explaining nothing.
Listen.
All he's doing is calling me an ignorant, but he ain't explaining
Here is
his
the rule
version.
that I'm going to adopt. The moment he interrupts me from making my point, that will be the end of the discussion.
Right, let's hear the
Agree?
point then.
Okay, we are.
Let's hear the point.
Okay. So as I was explaining earlier on, you state that I speak a load of rubbish, and you want to fill me so desperately.
You've proved it.
That's
You
it.
can walk off. Yeah, you've proved it. You've proved it because you can't explain what you're talking about, and all you do is beat about the bush. That's all you do, mate. You've got no answers. All you can do is beat about the bush and say other people are ignorant, and that's the truth.
The Big Bang. A torrent of energy that propelled our universe from nothing into everything, creating both space and time. It's the best theory yet of what happened at the beginning of time. But a new generation of scientists is daring to contemplate what was once thought impossible. Are we wrong about the Big Bang? And might we soon discover what happened before the beginning? Space, time, life itself. The secrets of the cosmos lie through the wormhole. How did the universe begin? We've all heard of the Big Bang, but how do we really know that's the way it was? I mean, after all, nobody was around to see it happen. And if that question seems hard to answer, try this one. What happened before the universe began? I first encountered this eternal question at the Methodist Church. In the book of Genesis, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God then created the heavens and the earth. But if everything began at this moment, how was God around to create it? Could there ever have been a time before time? It's a question that has intrigued scientists and philosophers and the rest of us for more than 5,000 years. But in the 1920s, a scientific discovery shone some new light on the beginning of time and what might have come before. Thanks to this man, Edwin Hubble. Atop Mount Wilson in Southern California, Hubble aimed a powerful new weapon at the heavens, the mighty Hooker 101-inch telescope. As he looked through it, he became the first man to appreciate the true scale of the universe. Hubble saw that small patches of blurry sky were not gas clusters, but in fact other galaxies. The universe was filled with not thousands, but hundreds of billions of them. Remarkable as this discovery was, Hubble's observations would lead to an even more profound conclusion. The universe is expanding. Every single galaxy drifting farther and farther apart. Run this picture back in time, and all the math points to a single moment of an infinitely small, infinitely dense beginning to our universe. Scientists have a name for this initial state, a singularity. Before this Big Bang, there is nowhere and no when. There is literally nothing before this beginning. Run the clock forward from that singularity, and the starting gun is the Big Bang. A colossal explosion of energy and matter that gave birth to everything we see in the sky today. It also created space and time. As all the radiation and matter shoots out in different directions, the universe eventually starts to cool. Gravity causes matter to clump together, and stars are born, and then explode. Later, swirling disks of dust and rocks gather around newer stars. Eventually, several billion years after the Big Bang, we get a planet like Earth. This mind